God bless you. Um, I wanted to share this. I usually am on some spiritual piece or something else. God bless all that are on and those watching via the Periscope app and via the Twitter integration. But I wanted to share on this whole NBA is rigged piece. It's amazing how the NBA wasn't rigged as long as the right team was winning. God bless you, Pastor Kearney. Listen to this now. The NBA wasn't rigged as long as Steph Curry was getting all the calls. It wasn't rigged as long as Klay Thompson was saying never didn't have any problems. It wasn't even rigged when Draymond Green held up his big trophy and everything was going right. But time, the person that people don't like wins. All of a sudden, the NBA is rigged. Well, if it's rigged, as Steph Curry's wife says, why was you didn't say anything when the rigging was going your husband's way? You wasn't saying anything as you had all of this knowledge. You were in on the hookup that it was rigged. So rigging ain't no new thing, but you didn't have anything to say as long as your husband was winning. One thing LeBron James has shown, the young man has shown, since you most people always want to make up how many times he's lost in the finals, he's shown that he can lose with dignity. He has walked off courts in losses, and he goes and gives an interview, and he never storms out of an interview. He gives you your money's worth. He's shown that he can lose in honor. Now, that's yet to be said or seen with Steph Curry. You know, everybody was touting how great a Christian he was, but those weren't Christian words he was saying at the end of that game the other night. And then his wife, with one loss, she sent out a tweet that could potentially ruin half of his endorsements. Because if it's all rigged, if it's all fake, then we don't need to deal with anybody. Why root for a team? Why have a team? Why have a favorite player? It's all rigged. But it's fine as long as the rigging is going somebody else's way. As long as it's not going LeBron's way, it's rigged. Ethan Thomas wrote an article the other day. He's a former NBA player that is an awesome sports reporter. And he observed that LeBron James grew up poor and disadvantaged, while Steph Curry grew up wealthy because he was the son of a prominent NBA player. And he says it's normal for people to root for the underdog. He said, but no one roots for LeBron. They root for Steph. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what is the light skin, dark skin thing, but they'll start a whole nother can of worms. But look, folks, this guy, LeBron James, whatever you say, he's shown that he can lose in honor. Now let's see if the other side can. Or when LeBron wins, is that the whole only time where the NBA is rigged? You know, I guess if LeBron lifts the trophy up tomorrow night, will there be millions of people posting on social media about how the NBA was rigged? You know, Steph got most of the calls in the finals of last year. LeBron rarely gets calls. You know, Steve Kerr even mentioned in the press conference. God bless you. I'm taking that prophecy, Pastor Kearney. I'm taking that prophecy. Steve Kerr even said the MVP. The MVP. Well, Steve Kerr, last time I checked, the MVP doesn't mean that you won't get a foul called on when he commits a foul. LeBron gets hammered, and they never call anything. That's the problem you have with a 6'9" frame and 270 pounds of muscle. People think you can take any kind of lick and any kind of punishment. But look, if the NBA is rigged, let's stop rooting for anybody. Let's stop talking about any player. Because if it's rigged, it didn't just start 2 nights ago. It started a long time ago. Don't say the NBA is rigged when LeBron wins. But if LeBron loses, that's just basketball. Just my take. I'm tired of the folks saying about how rigged it was. It wasn't rigged when Steph's winning. But and then that's a whole nother argument. So it's okay when the light-skinned guy wins, but when the dark guy, I better leave that alone. But hey, let's be real. If it's rigged for either side, and it ain't a new thing. Then we just need to we need to stop rooting for anybody. But don't make it just about LeBron. The young man shown he can lose in honor. Let's see if Steph Curry can. Let's watch. All right. Because everybody was touting how great a Christian he was. He probably was already set for the Word Network, for TBN, and for every Christian station in the world. But what those words he was saying, I wouldn't put that on the Word. I wouldn't put that on TBN. Out of the abundance of the heart. I better let y'all go, or I'm about to get in big trouble. All right. Bye-bye.